Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. It's been an extremely long time since I did one of these YouTube videos, but I have found myself with a ton of free time, and I thought I'd get back into it just for kicks. So I apologize if today's video is a little bit rusty because I haven't done this in a while, so I might not be that entertaining. Anyways, let's get to the price. Um, so since this is the first video I'm doing, we'll take a look at some important oh, some important areas on the Bitcoin chart. If we look at Bitcoin, then of course, as everybody knows, we can take more of a microscopic look at everything else. So Bitcoin made this high last year of 69K. We all know that. And another meaningful point is the 2017 high of 19,798. So we can see that last year the price made this high, came down, this relief bounce. Now, if you remember this relief bounce here, from January until about, I think it was April, it, alts went crazy. We had things like waves, near. What was the other one? I think it was Step In, or I think it was called GMT. I forgot what that one was, but alts went totally crazy. XMR. It was a good time to be in the market, and then, of course, tanked. Now, what's notable is that the price came down to the all time high, and instead of just completely puking, what it do? It started going sideways. So from June until January, that's some long consolidation. So, what does that mean? It's clear that support has been established in this area. So, let's zoom in there. Now, we got this resistance here, 25,211, and we got this resistance right there at 26,895. So, I'm going to mark my resistance right there. Did I say that was 26,895? There's a magnet on. What's up with this mouse? Okay. So mark my resistance zone right here. 26,895 is too much. We'll put it at 26. So I got a bit of a lag. Okay. We can change these colors to purple. Okay. Purple. Where's my box? I'm going to box off this resistance area. Boom. All right. Now, next question comes down to, all right, then where is the support? So, that was huge. That was just huge. So this is a very big support. Huge move, massive. That is a very big support, 15,746. And we got another support right here at about 18K. This is a better, yeah, 17,692. Okay. So, what do we got here? This. Okay, let's mark off another small support area. Boom. Boom. And box that off. Okay, now if we're looking at this chart, that gives us resistance right here at between 25,211 and 26,000. And it gives us our local support right here between 2407 and 19,798. So at the moment, price is moving away from support and toward resistance. Now let's look at what that looks like on the daily chart. So you can see here price moved above there, right? And then we got this consolidation, a boost up, big kick up. And what's been happening this week? Just sideways, just, making people sweat, making people pull out their bear charts. I mean, it had me at one point. Then I told myself, like, okay, just got to go with the flow. Price is bullish. We can trade this all the way up. We'll mark those levels later. We can trade it all the way up. That's where the opportunity is. It's on the long side. There's no reason to be scared if you have a good idea of what you're doing and manage your risk. So until price taps this resistance area 25,211 to 26,000, my bias is bearish. My bias is bullish. It is not bearish. Now, if price were to break down this support region of 2407 and 19,798, then I would have a short-term bearish bias. What the hell do I mean by that? Well, if that were to happen, I would know that I have this support area here of 17,622 down to last year's low of 15,476, which is going to be pretty tough to take out. Now, if price were to break down, would I become long-term bearish? Absolutely not. Instead, in that scenario, where the hell is my arrow? If price were to break down below here, then in that scenario, of course, you got this first support here, then you got another support down here, and if it were to do that, I would view the bigger picture as a larger consolidation area. So this whole boxed area between 15,476 to 25,211 would become a larger zone of consolidation. However, if price breaks below 15,476, if it just fucking pukes, if it pukes down, then of course we go bear. And where that goes, I mean, there's no need to talk about it right now. For those of you who don't know, I trade the lower time frame. So what I'm sharing with you is my view for the bigger time frame. I trade relatively lower time frame. I get my entries anywhere from 30-second to 1 minute and 7-minute charts. I'll look at the H1 and H4 for confirmation, but I get my trades on the super low time frame. Okay, so having this big view in mind is essential. Okay, so right now, until price taps this resistance area, my bias is bullish on Bitcoin and bullish on crypto. no matter what anybody's TA says or what anybody says. So we have an idea of what Bitcoin is doing right there, right? So these areas of consolidation, they really have a way of making people sweat and making people doubt their opinions. I mean, it's natural. Like at times it does happen to me, but then, um, you got to give yourself a reality check and say, hey, dude, price is going up. It's got to be bullish. Okay, don't know how much time I already spent on this, but let's keep going. Next up, so we're looking for that local move to 25 to 26K. And above that, now that's where it gets interesting. Okay, above that, let's look here. Yeah, right around there. Yeah, right there. Right, we're gonna go and bump into this area right there. Okay, at 35K. So my current bias on Bitcoin is super fucking bullish. And if we break through that resistance at 25,211 to 26K, we are headed to 35K. All right, at least that's my opinion. Okay, now that's BTC. And like now hold on. Like people be looking at 30K and stuff. There's nothing there. All right, it's not that important in my opinion. All right, for me, and then of course you already know the rest. It gets past 35, it's just gonna, you know, keep the Ponzi going. Okay, that's BTC. Let's get into ETH. ETH is looking beautiful. I mean, you can apply the same logic here on ETH that we did on BTC. The last year's high, local low, the last year's low, right? And ETH has held up relatively pretty beautifully. So let's just do it. Just is my magnet gonna get the top? Okay, the top's right around there, 48.68. I might be missing a few points, but it's okay. That's blue, right? Yeah. Like a teal, right? Okay. ETH, this makes no sense to look at those old levels. It's not the same. And it's not the same as BTC. ETH is just a monster. Boom, we got the low right there at 881. So what the hell is up with ETH? Well, let's see. What's this? This is the daily. Okay, beautiful. We got this area of consolidation. Yeah, right there. That's beautiful. Let's make it 1700. Okay, so ETH, if you look here, I have resistance here at 1700. Okay, and if you look at what price has done right around there, is what? Consolidate. Yeah, we're off by a few points there. Let's just put it lower right there. Okay. Beautiful. So if you notice, ETH is at this resistance here at 1687. But now you got to look at this move, okay? You can't treat them all the same. You got to look at what's happening. If you look here, you have this big, massive move down. What was this jump all about? That was a shakeout, right? That was a shakeout. So this is a very important level for us. Boom. Now, you got to ask yourself, what was happening after that shakeout? This here was consolidation. Do you see? It just continued consolidation. Price didn't continue to, hit this high or that high. Instead, price went sideways from last August until just recently. It was going sideways. And what was this move here? Price just tapping in there, coming down to continue the consolidation. Now, we can take a look at what BTC is doing. So if we get BTC above this resistance area of 25,211 to 26,000, we know it's going to fly to 35K. So now what about ETH? Now we can assume that if ETH gets above this local resistance at 1687, it's going to continue to 2K. All right, it's going to continue to 2K, but now if you got that move in BTC taking place where it's going to 35K, ETH is going to go bananas. Yeah, it's going to go bonanza or bananas, whatever. Yeah, I live in Asia, so it's made my English a little rusty too. It's going to go ham. So where would I put ETH to? Right around here. 2400. Boom. $24 to, let's see here. Boom. $24.09 to $26.55. All right. Now, since I am super bullish on Bitcoin, and since I believe that the market is going to continue above 2,600, it's my opinion that ETH will hit this 2409 to 2655 like it isn't even a problem. All right, like it isn't even a thing. All right, it's going to go there absolutely nuts. It's going to go absolutely crazy. All right, that is absolutely nothing for ETH. All right, we might see a monster run on ETH. For ETH to look at these moves on ETH. Like ETH, when it goes up, it goes up. It just shoots for the stars. Okay, why do you think it's going to be different this time? ETH isn't like any other kind of shitcoin. So ETH, yeah, absolutely, I'm totally bullish on it. To this area here of 2400 to 2655. With my bias being bullish on Bitcoin, I think that this 2020 will get tapped on ETH like it isn't even a thing. and it's just going to hit that 2409 to 2655. Absolutely. Now, what's happening here? Now, just like we talked about on BTC, is that these sideways moves, these consolidations, are just absolutely making people sweat. So what's happening with this consolidate is consolidating. Yeah, it could drop, but what's more likely is that it's just going to consolidate more. It might wick down, might drop down, but it's going to come back up. So we just got to watch BTC over here. Okay. So look, BTC still has this much room to run up to resistance, right? From 23K to 25 to 26K. BTC has that much room, and you got ETH just sitting right under 1687. So you can assume that if BTC were to move towards this resistance area, ETH is just gonna smack right into that 2K resistance. It's just gonna smack in there. Okay, so yeah, same concept. Okay, that's ETH. Now, another coin that's caught my attention. So I love trading shitcoins. Like I do look at BTC, but do I trade BTC? Not really. I trade ETH. I trade other shitcoins. Last year I had a ball on Solana. Friggin' crazy. Solana, Waves, Near, Steppen. I forgot the ticker. I think it was GMT. I think I said that already. But yeah, I trade shitcoins. Now, Apt was totally nuts. Back when it was under $10, I called $18, hit that 18. Now, what's going on here? Well, Apt. This is an extremely bullish coin. Extremely bullish. Now, the daily, it just tells us it's bullish. Let's go lower to the H4. All right. So let's put the high here. So I already called $18 before. Okay. This is something I shared on Twitter. 18. Okay, we're sitting at 18. Now, what's probably going to happen? So, you know, this went a little bit higher to 20.5. Okay. So I think it's putting in a bigger move towards $25. Okay. It's putting in a bigger move to $25. Now, it's got to hold this $18 area. Let's see, what do we got there? 18 to, yeah, right there. So if you look here, we have this huge move. So we might get some profit taking or some sideways consolidation on BTC. And that could put Apt into a bit of a dip. Okay, I like to look at these daily. Oh, these are H4 candles. They're all wicked. Except for this one down here. Ooh, $12. Do we really want to go there? Yeah. So Apt, we could see some profit taking if BTC goes into further consolidation, right? So let's make that our support area. I called 18 a long time ago. So we could get a bit of a dip. Hang on, where's my square? Rectangle, whatever. So I'm going to label this as support. Okay, and now we could just to see how alts are doing, we could take a look at ETH, right? ETH is sitting right under that local resistance, right? And BTC is just taking its time. So we can use them as a judgment on what to do with alts. Now, if Apt were to break above this local high of 20.4, I would long it and stay long, right, to 25. And of course, I got my support there. And now, where'd I get 25 from? It's a number I pulled out of my ass. But numbers that I pull out of my ass are usually right. So you got that support area. Now we just watch this, watch it play out, watch ETH, watch BTC, and that's essentially it. Now, what if app breaks below here? Well, if it breaks below 17 bucks, where the hell is it gonna go? It's gonna go deep. Okay, it's gonna go deep. Like you got support like right around here, right? 11 to yeah, about 12 bucks right around there. You got some support. Okay, so we'll put it there. Let's stop there. Yeah, we could say that that's fair. Yeah, if it breaks that, if it breaks down below that, we nuke down to 12 bucks. But this coin is so bullish. Yesterday it put in this pump candle. It was the first one to move. So I'm extremely bullish on this. And by the way, I trade these coins on a super low time frame. So this is just the big picture I have in mind to support my trade. Yeah, so I think this is going to 25 bucks. And now, just based on the price action this coin has given me so far, I mean, it's the most bullish coin that I'm aware of that's caught my attention. And the market cap on this coin is extremely low. I don't know what it is from the top of my head, but you could check it out. Now, here's the test for me. If this coin can get clear above 40 bucks, okay, if it can just clear above 40 bucks, I think it's going to go full Ponzi style. It's going to be the next, at least in my opinion, the next Solana. Like what Solana was to the last run, it's going to be the Solana of this run, or the Luna, or whatever you want to call it. Um, and then again, I would even more aggressively trade it. So right now for APT, I am aggressively trading this on the lower time frame, and it has been a beauty for me to trade. And I will keep trading it as it goes up. So my default time frame is actually the 7 minutes. So I look at this stuff on the 7 minute chart. I'll go down to 1 minute or the 30-second for entries, right? But that's how I like to see my chart, and this thing has just been a beauty. Okay, I've been trading it, believe it, and I missed one of the moves, forgot which one, just because I thought I'd stay out, but what the hell? Yeah, so I'm absolutely going into crypto, and I'm gonna be looking at other coins to add to my setup. So right now it's just ETH, APT, and it was a bit of Solana until last week. It's just been slow. Solana's been slow, but I'm gonna see, and I'm gonna add to my rotation as time goes on. But right now, APT is looking real good for me. So yeah, let's keep it there. Let's keep our eyes on BTC. It's Thursday now. We got Friday and then the weekend coming up. So, of course, there's going to be some manipulation. Let's see how it goes. I'm absolutely not taking any short until BTC at least touches that resistance. My bias is to simply long dips. And as for spot, like what to buy, like nothing is going to last forever. You could pick up anything and it's going to pump, right? But you got to be reasonable with your expectations. Like you got to look at the price action. Like you see, APT is just going moonshot up, right? There's another coin that's caught my attention. Lido. What's the ticker for Lido? LDO. Yeah, LDO. Lido right here. my view on Lido is that, let me get on here, weekly Lido, Lido, whatever. Now, this coin is a relatively new one, and I think if it can get above 3.1, it's going to continue to $5. All right. It's going to continue to $5. That's another one I got my eyes on. Now, just keep in mind with alts and shitcoins that if, if BTC rejects back down, all these shitcoins are going right back down. They won't be able to hold up much. So keep in mind I trade the lower time frame, and that's my view, and that's the view I'm sticking to, and that's the view I'm going to trade on the lower time frame. And if you'd like to trade on the lower time frame with me, you could most definitely join my Discord group. The link is in my channel. You could join the group, send me a private message on Discord, and yeah, that's going to be it. So that's my view right now, and if something changes, I'll probably make another video. So thanks for watching. See you next time, hopefully.